everyone, welcome to my bold and the beautiful news channel. I hope you're all having an amazing day. Before we dive into today's content, make sure to hit that subscribe button and show some love by giving this video a thumbs up. The bold and the beautiful spoilers. Monday, September 23, Steffy's dubious disclosure, Taylor cowers Lee's commitment. The intense and the lovely spoilers for Monday, September 23, uncovered that Taylor Hayes will proceed with her conversation with Lee Finnegan, who was presumably amazed over her cardiovascular breakdown admission. Taylor conceded she's perishing, so she'll offer updates on everything, the specialist in Europe said to her. Lee might think about how Steffy Forrester responded to the news, yet Taylor will demand she hasn't told her. Since Taylor would rather not trouble her family with this information yet, she'll drive Lee to guarantee she'll safeguard her protection, both as a clinical expert and as a companion. Lee might guarantee Taylor that her mystery is protected, yet she'll figure Steffy and Edge Forrester would need to be aware of Taylor's determination. That goes for Thomas Forrester in Paris as well. In any case, Taylor might battle that her family has been under sufficient pressure for what it's worth. Now that Steffy's enclosure show is finished, Taylor could contend that she simply believes everything should be quiet for some time. Obviously, Taylor is meeting with Lee at the Bluff House, so there's a decent opportunity Steffy Forrester will get back home and hinder them eventually. B&B fans can anticipate that Steffy should become dubious of Taylor inside the following episode or two, so she might stroll in on her mother's conversation with Lee and ask what's up. It'll be an extraordinary cliffhanger for Monday's episode in the event that Steffy appears and asks why Lee is there rather than at work. It could leave Steffy stressed that something's off base and lead to Taylor coming up with a false rationalization for Lee's visit. In any case, Taylor not entirely settled to lose Steffy. It appears Taylor maintains that things should be typical as far as might be feasible, so she'll rely on Lee to keep her lips sit. Our B&B expectations highlight Edge sorting out reality before any other person, so remain tuned to perceive how he'll figure out Taylor's stunner. The bold and the beautiful spoilers say Taylor and Edge will develop nearer as this storyline moves along, so don't miss the thing that's inevitably coming for these exes. Lee may wonder how Steffy Forrester reacted to the news, but Taylor will insist she hasn't told her. Since Taylor doesn't want to burden her family with this knowledge yet, she'll force Lee to promise she'll protect her privacy, both as a medical professional and as a friend. Lee may assure Taylor that her secret is safe, but she'll think Steffy and Rich Forrester would want to know about Taylor's diagnosis. That goes for Thomas Forrester in Paris, too. Nevertheless, Taylor may contend that her family has been under enough stress as it is. Now that Steffy's cage drama is over, Taylor might argue that she just wants everything to be calm for a while. Of course, Taylor is meeting with Lee at the Cliff House, so there's a good chance Steffy Forrester will come home and interrupt them at some point. A&B fans can expect Steffy to grow suspicious of Taylor within the next episode or two, so she may walk in on her mom's discussion with Lee and ask what's up. It'll be a great cliffhanger for Monday's episode if Steffy shows up and wonders why Lee is there instead of at work. It could leave Steffy worried that something's wrong and lead to Taylor making up a bogus excuse for Lee's visit. Regardless, Taylor will be determined to throw Steffy off the trail. It seems Taylor wants things to be normal for as long as possible, so she'll count on Lee to keep her lips zipped. Our B&B predictions point to Ridge figuring out the truth before anyone else, so stay tuned to see how he'll find out Taylor's shocker. The bold and the beautiful spoilers say Taylor and Ridge will grow closer as this storyline moves along, so don't miss what's ahead for these exes. The bold and the beautiful spoilers review video for the 7-day stretch of September 23 to 27 uncovers that Lee Finnegan will struggle with understanding Taylor Hayes' confidential and a considerably harder time keeping the news Taylor spilled to herself. Taylor admitted that she's withering and affirms she has cardiovascular breakdown. However, she won't need Steffy Forrester or any other person in her family to be aware yet. It seems like Taylor simply needs to appreciate reconnecting without stressing those nearest to her. Be that as it may, Taylor is placing Lee in a difficult situation since they share a great deal of similar friends and family. Lee's child is hitched to Taylor's girl, so John Finnegan's relationship with Steffy will make things muddled. Regardless of Taylor's longing to keep every other person unaware of everything going on for now, Lee will contemplate whether that is actually the right call. Albeit Lee might push Taylor to tell the truth and get the help she really wants, Taylor will demand concealing her conclusion until further notice. At the emergency clinic, Lee will drop a few clues about a case during a discussion with Finn. Without naming any names, Lee might inquire as to whether he'd want to find out whether a relative was truly sick. Finn will demand that he totally would, so B&B spoilers say that will add to the strain Lee's inclination. Obviously, Finn realizes Taylor called Lee for a discussion, so he could begin assembling some interconnecting pieces on the off chance that Lee lets an excess of slip. At Forrester Manifestations, Taylor will detect a nearby second between Brooke Logan and Edge Forrester. Since Taylor clearly doesn't think she has a lot of time left, she'll like seeing Edge and Brooke looking so glad. Sometime in the past, Taylor would have needed to take Edge for herself. However, presently, she's more worried about ensuring he's substance whenever she's gone. Taylor will guarantee Edge and Brooke that they have a great deal to anticipate, yet she could raise a few doubts on the off chance that she continues to feature the way that life is so short. In the interim, Bill Spencer will let Katie Logan and Will Spencer know that he wants them with him on this. After Bill makes a pitch about them three rejoining as a family, Katie appears to be ready to slow it down a little. Being areas of strength for a unit is a certain something. However, Katie may not be prepared to jump once more into a heartfelt gathering with Bill as a feature of the arrangement. The bold and the beautiful spoilers show that Bill will attempt to fix the harm he's caused, so stay with us for additional expectations on his future with Katie and refreshes on what that will mean for Will. There was a time when Taylor would have wanted to steal Ridge for herself, but now she's more concerned about making sure he's content once she's gone. Taylor will assure Ridge and Brooke that they have a lot to look forward to, but she could raise some suspicions if she keeps highlighting the fact that life is so short. Meanwhile, Bill Spencer will tell Katie Logan and Will Spencer that he needs them with him on this. After Bill makes a pitch about the three of them reuniting as a family, Katie seems poised to pump the brakes a bit. Being a strong family unit is one thing, but Katie may not be ready to dive back into a romantic reunion with Bill as part of the deal. The bold and the beautiful spoilers indicate that Bill will work to repair the damage he's caused, so stick with us for more predictions on his future with Katie and updates on how that'll affect Will. Meanwhile, Bill Spencer will tell Katie Logan and Will Spencer that he needs them with him on this. After Bill makes a pitch about the three of them reuniting as a family, Katie seems poised to pump the brakes a bit. Being a strong family unit is one thing, but Katie may not be ready to dive back into a romantic reunion with Bill as part of the deal. The bold and the beautiful spoilers indicate that Bill will work to repair the damage he's caused, so stick with us for more predictions on his future with Katie and updates on how that'll affect Will. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe for more updates.